I want to talk Niners-Chargers, which most of you, I imagine, watch Sunday night. I thought Easton Stick, the Chargers backup, was the best quarterback on the field. Jimmy Garoppolo obviously has an injury issue, very well documented. One of the things Garoppolo also struggles with, and this is fairly common knowledge for anybody that watches the Niners, is he's hot and cold with his accuracy. I thought his accuracy was really poor in the drive that I watched with Jimmy Garoppolo. And that's why Kyle Shanahan, a couple of years ago, in that drive to the Super Bowl, took the football out of his hands. Garoppolo is not talented enough to stave off Trey Lance if Trey Lance had played an entire year of college football. But Trey Lance, of all the young quarterbacks, to me, looks the most overwhelmed and uneven. Now, remember, that's important because Trey Lance has arguably the best offensive coach of all the rookie quarterbacks and the best offensive line of all the rookie quarterbacks, and he's struggled the most. This all comes down to a kid who just simply has not played football in 2 years. And when he did play, it was not a quarterback-reliant offense. It was very much the Alabama of that division of football. Alabama's won national titles with quarterbacks that have not been drafted, have not even signed unrestricted free agent contracts. That's North Dakota State. So, when I look at Trey Lance, I see a really big, strong, talented athlete. But even with Kyle Shanahan, those weapons and that offensive line, he's not ready to play. Zach Wilson's ready to play. Justin Fields is ready to play. Trevor Lawrence is going to be ready to play. Mac Jones, I think it's good enough, his accuracy and understanding of New England's playbook. He's ready to play. There's a lower ceiling. I don't think Trey's ready to play at all. And that's the toughest division in football. So that's a real issue. So Garoppolo's going to be the starter. But having watched San Francisco now for a couple of preseason games, I'm selling a little stock. They're a little uneven. Garoppolo's accuracy remains an issue. And Trey, of all the young quarterbacks, let's be honest, Trey Lance should be the most effective of all these young quarterbacks. Justin Fields in Chicago has a regrettable offensive line in front of him. Trevor Lawrence has a bad roster. Zach Wilson has a bad roster. Trey Lance should be crushing this, and he's just not ready. Easton Stick, significantly more poised when they were both playing against twos. Now, this is something else I want to address. It's very hard. It's the Sean McVay effect. McVay refused to play any starters several years ago in the preseason. And instead of hurting the Rams, they started 8-0. So now he's the Pied Piper of the don't play starters movement. This preseason, not only are all but one or two or three teams not playing starters, they're going to backups by the beginning of the second quarter. So outside of Trey Lance, all these quarterbacks look fantastic, and we know they're not all going to be fantastic. Tua looks great, and Zach Wilson looks great. Zach Wilson's going to have a lot of rough Sundays in the NFL. So it's very hard for me to really judge anybody. But I've always said it's easier to spot bad or struggling than it is to spot very good. You can be fooled with very good. Trey Lance isn't ready to play. Garoppolo's accuracy remains an issue. And I just think a little less of the Niners today because of it.